Hello, everyone. This is another Black Conservative. I am Ryan Bowen. Thank you all for joining me. Yeah, I want to chime in on this whole Trump debacle. And at first I wasn't going to say anything about it because I was like, well, it's not all that interesting. It's not really, it's a no-go, but every time I turn around, someone's saying something about it, so I'm going to chime in on what I think the whole ordeal is. Now, from what I understand from different sources, I guess this case is supposed to be about him using hush money to silence, what's her name? That porn star. You know what I'm talking about. With campaign money. Money that was done. I don't know how true that is. Now, I really don't know. This is what I'm hearing from different sources. The point is that supposedly this was supposedly illegal, and so he wasn't supposed to do this. He wasn't supposed to use campaign money to hush her up, and if that can be proven, it could be a problem, yada, 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 yada. My thought was that if it wasn't campaign money, and this is simply about him using hush money or money to hush her up, okay, to hush this porn star up that he had an affair with when he was married, my thought is like this: who the heck cares? You know what I'm saying? I mean, who cares? Because if he wasn't a politician when this happened, then it really don't matter, now do it? Does any of that matter? If he wasn't a politician, hey, it don't really matter what that man did before he became president. Okay, most people don't care about that. The bottom line is this: the left and the Democrats have been trying to bury Trump even before he became the president. When they knew he won the election, Maxine Waters herself was saying that she was going to have him impeached. Now, how in the world you're going to have someone impeached when he hasn't even gotten in office yet to be impeached? What possible thing that crime he could have committed prior to getting in office that he could be impeached for? So that ought to show you that something's not right. Needless to say, the mainstream media don't want to point that out. Okay. But the bottom line is this. This is my whole view on this whole nonsense. This is nothing but a debacle, a sideshow to get everybody to be distracted over things that don't need to be talked about, really. I mean, the truth of the matter is, at this point, Trump is ahead in terms of the primaries for the Republican Party. He's ahead many points. DeSantis it's been rumored that Governor DeSantis may run, but he hasn't announced it yet. But he seems to be alluding to that. Okay, he could probably be the next best thing. But the whole thing is that at this point, I think this is just a big debacle, a big sideshow. Okay, and Trump is on top. He's on top at this point in terms of the primaries, or it'll at least help him in the primaries. But I think this is a whole big debacle, it's a sideshow, another witch hunt. What else can be said about it? What else can be said about it? In fact, Trump made the statement that about a week or so ago, that Tuesday, which was a couple of days ago, expect him to be in handcuffs. Well, if he was in handcuffs, I didn't see it because clearly his arrest hadn't taken place yet. So I don't know what's going on. What's with all the delays? Then I'm hearing all these delays. Well, this was delayed, that was delayed. Is this some kind of sideshow to get people to watch? I don't understand it. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. And then there's rumors that I think it was Elon Musk that made the statement that if he is arrested, this will only embolden his supporters to support him even more. This would make things better for him. The liberals and the Democrats are so messed up, they don't even know what they're doing. It's like, let's just try to stop this man before he gets in. Because if he gets in again, we're just done. So let's just come up with something. Let's make up something, do something, or find something to get him out of here. It's crazy how people don't seem to see this. Doesn't matter what side you're on, but particularly those who are on the left, to be honest with you. It's amazing that they don't see this, because even though the mainstream media doesn't seem to show any of this, to me, it would seem like, okay, every time they say something about Trump, it's always something he's doing wrong, and we always find out that he always gets acquitted. He always gets acquitted, or he's always cleared on it. Now, clearly, if he's being cleared, then it seems to me that maybe he wasn't guilty of it. And we can't say he's paying people off, because trust and believe, if he's paying people off right and left, you better believe the mainstream liberal media will find out about it and they will have a hissy fit. Man, oh my goodness, this is it right here. But they can't seem to get this man. They can't seem to get him because he ain't doing nothing wrong. Stop it. Clearly he's not doing it wrong. Not that the man is sinless. None of us are sinless and perfect. Come on, be reasonable. But let's be realistic, man. Come on. This is just a debacle. This is just a sideshow. And really, it's more than likely that Elon Musk and others said it's going to have the reverse effect on his campaign throughout. It's going to have a reverse effect. Now, I think about it. I always thought about this. What if he does win? I mean, what if he actually wins and becomes president again? What is going to happen? I mean, what's going to happen to the left? What is going to happen to people on the left? What are they? You think about it. What policies would Trump put in place that's so horrible, so evil, that the left would just go crazy, like they did when he first got elected? What policy, like protecting our borders, that's evil? Putting limits on abortion, financing abortion, that's evil? Stopping these schools in these different states from pushing transgenderism on our kids and critical race theory, that's evil? Because critical race theory is not history. It's not black history. It's an ideology, a mind control technique designed to make white people feel guilty and blacks feel helpless. That's what it's designed to do. People need to do their research and study and stop listening to everything these idiot reporters say, because they don't know what they're saying. They read from a freaking teleprompter. I'm paying you $100,000. I'm paying you $100,000 a week to say this kind of stuff. You're going to say it. It won't even matter. That money, if all that matters to you is that money, you're going to say whatever they tell you to say, unless you have a lot of integrity. You're like, no, I'm not going to say that. I don't think that's right.
$100,000 a week, I hire myself.
Right. Right. You heard one of my coworkers like $100,000 a week, I hire myself. Yeah. $100,000 a week. That's a lot of money. You would have to be really strong to say, you know what, I don't want to say that because I know it's going to mislead a lot of people. But these people these reporters get paid a lot of money to spin these radical leftist worldviews. So they're reading from a teleprompter. They don't know what they're talking about, at least the way I see it. So let's stop listening to these people, man. But I just want to end the video on this note, man. I think that this is just a sideshow. There's bigger things going on. Why don't the left just pay attention to the bigger issues? That's what they need to do. Why don't they pay attention to the bigger issues and stay off of Trump? Stay off him. I said this before, some time ago. I said, I don't agree with Trump running again or being running again simply because he's going to catch hell and so is people on the right going to catch hell. And if he ever win again, oh my goodness, persecution time. Let me tell you this up front. You ain't going to touch me. I'm telling you that right up front. By the grace of God, you ain't going to touch me. That's all I'm going to say right there. You ain't going to be putting your hands on me because you don't like Trump and you don't like my worldviews. I ain't never put my hands on you. Don't put your hands on me. We have a right to disagree. Quit with the stupid stuff. That's dumb. That's ignorant. I know y'all like, man, he angry. Yes, I am. I'm angry at the ignorance and stupidity. It's one thing to be dumb and it's another thing to be stupid. Don't be stupid and dumb. I mean, come on. That's all I'm saying. People have a right to their opinion. People have a right to their views. They're not hurting anybody. They're not putting their hands on anybody. They have a right to their views. When you start putting your hands on somebody, that's where the problem comes in. Doesn't matter if you're on the right or left or independent. When you start putting your hands on people, that's where the problem comes in. But myself and most conservatives that I know and most sensible-minded people don't put their hands on people. They just disagree with certain things. They have a right to do that. Why isn't anybody catching that? Why isn't anybody catching that in their head? Well, you have a right. It's one thing. My goodness, you can't. I can't but wonder, man. I know certain people just don't know. They just don't know that you don't know. But come on, some of this is ridiculous. Some of it is common sense. It's common sense. A person expresses their opinion. You getting all butthurt because somebody expressed their opinion, you have them ready to kill them. What kind of problem? What is wrong with you? Unbelievable, man. We gotta wake up, bro. We gotta wake up big time. We gotta wake up, or there's going to be a civil war. Prayerfully, it don't happen. But you know, the Bible predicts it will. There will be eventually a civil war. Matthew 24th chapter, read it for yourself. Read it for yourself. Jesus said there's going to be wars and rumors of wars. A nation will rise against nation. The term nation in the original Greek in which the New Testament was written means ethos. Ethos is short for ethnicity. So what he was saying is that ethnic groups will rise against ethnic groups. That's what he was saying. In other words, race wars. Eventually it's going to happen not because God is going to make it happen, but because people are too blind to see that they're being divided against each other. That's what it's going to be. It's not going to, God is not going to make it happen. It's going to happen. It's predicted it's going to happen because people are going to keep being dumbed down. They're going to keep, their minds are going to stay fractured to the point where they can't see, hey, we're being manipulated by outside forces. And that's why it's going to happen. So I hope it don't happen. I hope it doesn't happen. But it's time for Americans to wake up, man, and not keep letting the liberal media or any media for that point that is not involved in really giving us information on all sides and really informing us. Stop watching them, man. Stop watching. That's all I can say. What do you guys think about this whole debacle with Trump? Leave your comments in the comment section below. Like, share, and subscribe to my channel. God bless you all and see you again.